What's up, everybody? It's 1 plus 1 equals 9 coming at you today with the Battleborn Open Beta. Decided to go ahead and do a first impressions video. Basically, been playing the beta since it came out. Wow, when did it come out? I think it came out the 13th for PC, obviously. I did play the closed beta before, and that was pretty fun. And upon playing this beta, I have noticed that they have done some changes and stuff. So it is significantly better than the closed beta. Like the closed beta had like one mode. This has a couple of modes that you're allowed to play. But yeah, no, the open beta is from the 13th to the 18th on the PC, and I think on the consoles it was a little bit sooner than that it was available. But yeah, no, it's a pretty interesting game. It's made by 2K, the group that comes out with a ton of games, most famous for their Borderlands games, and it's kind of like a battle arena type game. There's different modes here, as you can see. There's incursion, there's meltdown, there's capture maps. Oh, whoops, I didn't want to view my profile. Huh, that's cool. Let me get out of this. Okay, cool. So yeah, so there's a lot of cool different things. The incursion, pretty much you have to protect your robots while defeating the enemy's robots. And then meltdown, which was available in the closed beta, is where you get to what was it? You get to do the sacrifices, where you have little minions and you can spawn bigger minions, and they get sacrificed and they add up a different amount of points, and whichever team got the most points wins. And then of course there's story mode, which I thought was pretty awesome. Yeah, so this is one of the newer levels available, which is cool. Now, as you can see, we have a full roster here. I can expect these would be all the characters from the main release of the game. And of course, they're all locked, but the more you play, the more they actually become unlocked in the closed beta. So I can imagine in the full release, it'll be the same thing. Now this guy, oh, yeah, somebody else picked him. Now the thing about this game is that you can't have more than one of the same character on each team. So right now, someone already picked this character. I can't go ahead and pick him, but he does look pretty cool though. So as you can see, on our team already, we have, how do you pronounce his name? Marquis. Maybe it's French. Here's his abilities, which is pretty cool and neat thing to see. Then we have Oscar Mike, Thorn, and Orendi, which is a weird little character. Now, of course, if you don't pick your character by the time the timer runs out, then it's automatically randomly chosen for you. Or you just hit the question mark, and it gives you a random character anyways. But yeah, so... And like I said, the neat thing about it is the more you play, the more you level up. It actually unlocks those other characters for you to play. So that way you have a huge variety of characters to play. Because every character has their own different abilities. And of course, fighting style. As you can imagine, Thorn, she's got a bow and arrow, for instance. She fires that bow really slowly. But the arrows are very strong. So here we go, here's the lineup. Oh, someone on that other team's got that weird thing. Oh, look, I'm Wraith. Yay.
Incursion. Fight your way through waves of minions and defeat the enemy's sentries. Escort
cool.
minions to enemy sentries
So
to strip away their shields and leave
it's
them
cool.
vulnerable
It's
to
it
attack.
shows you the beginning. Oh, here's
Destroy shard
you press
clusters to
up
earn
and you
shards.
hold it and you
Use
choose
those
left or
shards
right,
to power tactical structures throughout the
and
battlefield.
it's pretty much your upgrades. Every level
Destroy
you
the
get
enemy's
different
final
upgrade up to
sentry
level
to
10. It's
achieve
pretty cool.
victory.
Greetings, savages.
It's the beginning of the end in 3, 2.
It's cool. Every time you play, it shows a little video thing.
Minion manufacturing is initialized. Prepare for assault.
Now the best thing that I like about this open beta, which I'm really hoping stays the same or if not better, is the frame rate. Now of course I'm only recording this in it's only being recorded in 720 at 30 frames a second, but I was playing this game in full 1080 and the frame rate was like 100 frames a second. Obviously I don't have a monitor that high, but it was actually fantastic. So I can imagine with this game, the way it's made and optimized very well. You could pretty much run this thing on any computer at least that can run DirectX 11. Because I did try it on my laptop, and for some reason it kept saying the DirectX 11 device not detected, so it wasn't able to run it. Which is kind of weird because my computer's supposed to be DirectX 11 capable. My video adapter in it, but I don't know. It would have been nice to play, but it just kept giving me that weird error. But the lag is real. Lag is real here, yeah. That's another thing. It's mostly online. I think you might be able to play it offline, but what's the real point of that? Like even story mode is not fun at all offline. It's much better online. But yeah, no, this game is really more for online play, so make sure you have a good internet connection. I'm on the Wi-Fi right now, so that's why my connection sucks. But yeah, so it's really good. You level up. Like I said, you only get up to level 10 per round, but every level you start at level 1, and you get all the way up to level 10 as you play, which gives you a bunch of power-ups. Those orange things are shards that you can collect, and that's pretty much your money, because you can sit there and buy these things that are all around here. Like right there, I just summoned a big minion to go get sacrificed, which he fights and is harder to kill. That's why you summon them. There's automatically summoned minions, but they're usually not really that good, and they're weak, and they die. And this thing is a big shard that you have to actually break apart to get, which is usually about 200-300 shards worth. And they're all throughout the map, and I missed. That sucked. But you know, you could say it's kind of, the specials are kind of play out like League of Legends, where you see them in the bottom right. That's what those are, and it gives you the cooldown and everything, and what button is the special. But the one all the way farthest right is your like active ability, and then the other two are your upgradable abilities, and then of course the one in the middle you got level 5. That's your ultra ability, which for Wrath, he sits there and spins around and just keeps attacking you. It's really good for killing other heroes. But yeah, if I had to compare, I'd say it's a cross between Borderlands, because you level up, and the cartoonish kind of effect of the game, mixed with League of Legends, because it's a battle arena type thing. You just kind of like first person point of view in the arena, rather than from the top down kind of thing. But yeah, no, it's pretty good, and going through it, it's tough at first when you first start off, learning the game and the aspect of it. But as I kept playing, it just gets better and better. And you actually get to pick up power-ups and stuff, and you can equip them to your character to make you even stronger and better. Now there are a lot of power-ups that actually have a positive and a negative effect, so you have to watch out for that. So say if I got something that'll increase my attack speed, might also decrease my overall health or my shield. So you have to look out for certain things like that. Or you could sit there like that guy, that big guy that just killed me. He's got a ton of health because he's a very strong tank defensive type character. So you could knock down 500 health for the cost of, I don't know, maybe 10% speed increase, and it's well worth it.
We've engaged a thrall
Yeah,
mercenary.
so let's see. Shield siphon. When crossblade damages an enemy shield, right shield recharges. That sounds good. But yeah, so overall, like I said, it's a really fun game. They're usually quick, the matches, half hour each. I've played quite a lot, and sometimes they don't even last half hour. Sometimes they're a little bit faster than that, but that's the timer, so half hour each. The story mode though can last you a little bit longer. Sometimes characters still get stuck and you gotta find them, but even that is still pretty fun. I'd say on average 45, maybe an hour. But these guys are the big minions. I don't know if they get sacrificed, but I know they sure do attack you. But yeah, so as you can notice, with Wrath, he's more of a melee character. That's another thing. You also want to strategize based on what character type is. He's a melee character. He has a short-ranged secondary attack, and then his, of course, special attacks. The LB, he shoots that X beam at you, which is kind of slow, so you can miss easily with that. And then RB is, when you upgrade it, you can actually lunge forward and do that knock-up attack, where it knocks you into the air. But like I said, Thorn, another character, has a bow and arrow, so we gotta consider, well, it's gonna shoot slower, but it's gonna hit harder. So you might want to try sniping a little bit with that. Other characters have guns that shoot fast or shoot slow, so you want to take that in consideration. Other characters use melee, they use their hands, you gotta get a little bit closer. Other characters, they use magic, so they're ranged. So it's all different. There are all different types of attacks and strategies you can use, all depending on what character you use and how you play with them. But I actually leveled up a lot with Wraith because his abilities, the LB ability, he steals your shield pretty much and gives it to himself, which is really good. And then of course that attack right there where he knocks you up, it's really good. You do that with a couple enemies, and then you steal their shield with the other attack, and it's easy to kill them if you got a couple people backing you up. Yeah. And of course they always have things going on in the background and stuff, and it announces that. And there's your timer right there. We got 21 minutes left. And of course both teams have both robots. Let's see. Oh, sure. But another thing I did notice with the story mode is that there's there look like to be 2 levels, but it only ever chooses one. Like, I haven't played the other one. It's kind of weird. I don't know what that was about. But for online, for these modes, or the versus modes, they're actually fun. I don't mind this map or the other map, because there's a paradise map along with this map, and they're both fun to play. Paradise, I think, gives you better vantage points for shooting over this one, but it's still fun. They're both pretty cool. But of course, the multiplayer for story mode, it's not like this. It's not a arena. It's it's still kind of an arena, but it's an actual map, sort of say. So it's bigger than this, and you actually do things. You gotta kill certain characters and blah blah blah. But it's pretty fun. Overall, like I said, it's a great game. It's pretty fun. It's different than the usual type of games that we have out, especially arena games. And more than likely, I will be picking up a copy of this game once it comes out. Now, of course, if you play the beta, you can actually pre-order the game, and you get special. You get 2 characters, and you also get a couple of power-ups and stuff. But I don't think I'll be pre-ordering it just yet. That was pretty cool. But yeah, so definitely a pretty good buy if you like these sort of games. If not, well, you know, you can just watch or check out other things. And hey, look at that! They destroyed our first robot. That sucks.
See that we don't lose
The sentry. But yeah, so check it out for yourselves. It's on Steam. The beta. The game will probably be available on Steam or through the 2K website, however they do it. But it's pretty fun. I like it. But that's just my opinion, you know. That's just my my first impressions, my overall impressions. Because I liked it. You might not, but I did. So, but don't take my word for it. You know, do some research. Look into it further. Make sure it's something you'd want to get, not just because someone says, "Oh yeah, it's good." Yeah. But yeah, it's pretty good. I'd give it 5 stars. But one thing I will say, this character, he sounds so much like he's voiced by the voice actor who does Vegeta from from Dragon Ball Z. Like, he sounds so much like him. I don't know if it really is him. I gotta look into that. But let me know. Comment if you think if it sounds like it. If it's not just me. But yeah. So I think that's about it. It's so long. I don't feel like doing this whole thing, this whole round. It's a long round. So yeah. So overall, 5 stars. Sure, give it a good review. Great game. Check it out for yourself. Get it. It's on Steam. The beta should still be available. And who knows? Maybe you'll find me still playing. I'll be able to play against you or with you in the story mode. But that's it for now. I'm gonna keep playing, but you've heard enough about it from me. So yeah, I think we'll just leave it here. Catch you on the flip side. Later.